What's up, guys? It's King Kai. Okay. Here we are back at it again, just doing another King board build. What we have today is a Space65 Cybervoyager build, and hopefully y'all have been doing great. Let me just adjust this for a moment. Hopefully that's right. If it isn't, it isn't. Should be. Been just messing up with my setup. Got a new mic. Second day, just sorted it all out. Hopefully I didn't ruin everything. There we are. Hopefully we good. Should be good. If not, it's okay. We're not here to see my face, we're here to see the board come together. Okay, so if everything's fine, I shall begin the stream. So what we got is our workstation. You already know, awesome green blue mat. We got Maya Atlas, but we put that aside. That's not the star of the show today. Star of the show today. Oh, let me throw out some music at the same time. Star of the show today is the Space65. Let's take a look at that. It's gonna be new. Here we are. It's not too unfamiliar. Just recently, I think about 2 streams back, we did something very similar. I haven't even opened this out of the package. Just took a look inside, but should relatively be the same. There he is. Space65 Cybervoyager. Take it apart. Do that mini unboxing. There it is. There's the PCB. It's all super fresh. Haven't even opened it. Won't be needing to. Actually, no, I will be. I should always check the PCB before I start the build. As you can see, tweezers from the last build. I won't be opening that package unless necessary. Hold on, about to sneeze. Alright, I'm good, I think. Wait, hold up. Second one. Alright, eye is back. Oh, crap. Third one. Okay, I am slightly dying. It's okay. So here we are. Space65. Got the EVA edition. Let me see, how am I supposed to take this out? Wasn't this hard last time. I don't want to, like, tip it over. There it is. Boom. Still in the packaging. Alright, what do we got? We got to open this whole thing. I'm going to take a look before we proceed. Ooh, this is nice. Super nice. Look at that. That purple is really deep. Got the carbon fiber plate, the green accents. Take a look at that. Cybervoyager. Back. Doesn't seem like there's any scratches. Mini smudge from my fingers, but it's okay. You got the Space65 logo etched right there. There it is. Sides look good. And then this thing comes off, of course. Yep. And it has the mini gel with the magnet component. Okay. Put this away for now. First up, gotta check the PCB if it works, because that's always the first step. Let's see how to open. I just plug this in. First, I'm going to show off the window capture, properties, show via. There we are. Okay, make this slightly smaller for now. Just gotta test this out. That's bright. Just gotta click this. There it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm in a pretty good mood, pretty busy. Got an awesome build with purple PCB, purple case, and green highlights. Following this, got a conversation with the director about potential film happening in Houston. At the same time, got booked for a advertisement in Austin. So I'll be out from Monday to Wednesday. Probably won't be able to stream those days. Be great. And then, oh, why am I skipping all the way to next week? No, later today we got a mini Rocket League tournament hosted by Cybermuse himself, aka Kev. That's going to be great, fantastic, and super interesting. Okay, we got all those keys. Does this work? Delete works. Home works. Page up. Page down. And arrow key. There it is. What is this? Oh, that's probably a function key. And then I think this is my space bar. Yep. I'm probably going to use like this one right here. Yep. I learned the mistake from last time. Don't use the 7U spacebar. Use the 6.25. Otherwise, it's going to be uneven right over here. There it is. Okay, do I have everything? Looks like I have everything. Alright, we got a working PCB. Let's get to it. Alright, you put this away. So next step is we gotta do the stabilizers. You already know what it is. Lube the crap out of these. Going with purple board, we're gonna get some purple stabilizers. Take them all apart, of course. Let me get rid of this. Let's see, what else we got going on in life? Feel pretty productive. Lots of orders coming soon, so I could at least make a consistency of at least one build a week for that, at least the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So we got some builds going on. Oh, there's been a lot going on in terms of content. Recently started up a Minecraft server with a few friends of mine, unnamed File and Chrisley, or Rice Chrisley. I don't know. We're still messing around, see if that'll stick. I think he doesn't like it, but it's okay. We're gonna try to make it stick. Just get that Rice Chrisley flavor, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, what do I need? I need that lube. Plastic on plastic, Krytox. Plastic on metal, dielectric grease. And a brush to apply it all. I need to, so throwing these pebbles in, and by pebbles I mean small bits of grease. Oh, that's a little much, but yeah, just a little dot like that. That should be enough to cover the entire interior. More than enough, to be honest. It's okay if you go a little crazy on these. There's no small what do you call that, legs like in tactile switches, and you want to do your best the first time so you don't have to screw and unscrew the stabilizers repetitively. Okay, what else we got? Now we gotta brush it up. Keep the place a little organized. Yeah, so in the, let's see, what have we done in the Minecraft server? I think it's gotten to the point where like we've almost like met every single day after like 8 p.m. Central Time, and we're just like messing around. For them, it's like after work or after finals. For me, it's like after working out and prepping all my conversations and story planning I have for future projects, and it's been good. Oh, what's up? What's up, unnamed file? Did someone say Rice Krispie? I definitely did say Rice Krispie. Cause you know, it's sticking. It's happening. What was I saying? Oh, I'm even sporting like mini Christmas cards. Got the red right here, the red blanket. Got a message. It's okay. Focused here, and then in the back we got the red there, and they got the green shoulders. Yeah, it's December. This cold front came in. It's cool. Actually, I think I might need to check that. Where is my phone? Got some importante messages. Just kidding. I'll do it when I. Oh, there it is. Who's this person? This person says. Nope. Alright, it's just more Unreal Engine stuff because they were asking me about motion tracking and such, and I will do that later. So I've been working on that a little bit by myself, going through the tutorials on UnrealEngine.com. They got some free tutorials. It's all good. Self-teach yourself how to not necessarily make a game, but create a scene for yourself. Virtual production. It's great. Pretty much the things you would normally need like thousands and thousands of people for and lots of money is all at the fingertips of your computer. Got into Photoshop a little bit too. It's a lot easier than I thought it'd be. I just have to work the what do you call it? I just have to figure out what does what, and did an emote. So whoever's a subscriber, you got a mini emote there, and I'm sniffly. Alright, I'm good. I didn't die yet. A little sniffles. What was I saying? Something about... Oh yeah, Photoshop. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, boy. Excellent emotes. Thanks for the emoting. Unnamed file, aka Shinobi. Always the most loyal supporter ever. TYTY. Did you finish your test already? Or sorry, you're studying for the day? I think your test is actually test was next week, right? What about the rest of the emails? These are mine. It's a picture of me. Excellent. Test next week. Alright. What do you call it? Yeah. Well, Make sure you study hard now so you can mess around later and play all the Minecrafts exploring. Oh, so we had this thing. Note to everyone: if you're playing Minecraft, don't mess with llamas. Llamas destroy your life. Like, they're good, like mini role playing type things. Do not actually utilize them to caravan and stuff. You never know the types of terrain, and it's more of a hassle than what it's good for. And they don't mate with each other. And when they start shooting out projectiles, those things kill all of your animals. Our llamas were just fighting with each other, and they started spitting at each other, and we were worried they were gonna die, so we had to do like a mini server reset. Working on an essay. All right, good for you, good for you. All right, I don't know why it looks so blue here. Oh, it's probably because this is green. It'll darken up a little bit. So now we finished lubing all those with the Krytox, so we're going off to the dielectric grease. I do a little dippy dip, and then I circle around to the area that the wire touches the stabilizer's legs. Jam it in there quite a bit, back and forth, back and forth. Right, and then I go in for round 2. Cover it, and then I double down, add an extra layer at the joint. Jam it in. Yeah, it looks messy, but it's one of the few ways to ensure it's done correctly. Gotta make sure the interior with the wire and the stabilizer is good. And after you get that, that's what this part is for. You take it out, you do a second layer, and then you take all this extra stuff and wrap it around. You take in a little bit extra, whatever that may be. Clean it up and rub the residual onto this component. See? This right here, where the legs connect, that's where the stem goes through, right? And then it overlaps over here with the ka-ching. There it is. Now, yeah, it's messy. It's okay, but it's looped. And see? Boom, 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 boom. All right. So we got to rinse and repeat for all the stabilizers necessary on this build. You almost don't even see these because they're underneath your plate. At least the joint component. But as far as the wire, you'll see the wire, and at the top of the housing, you'll see that, because that's where your what do you call it? That's where the wire, or sorry, that's where the keycap of the longer keycaps, like 2Us, 7Us, and all the 6.25Us. Units, like your shifts, your backspaces, and your enter, have it, or are necessary. Okay. Alright, I just got notified on Discord about letting people know when I'm streaming, so sorry about that, Shugo. If you're watching, I shall be sure to keep that in mind and not to use that command. I let some other servers, in case people who don't really come to the stream often know that I'm streaming, and I thought it's common practice to use at everyone, but apparently it's not, so I shall be aware of that. So sorry about that. Can't really type back because I don't have my keyboard plugged in, but I'll do that in just a sec. Feel free to ask me any questions concerning this process, why I'm doing what. Otherwise, just gonna keep on going. Let me see, what else do I got going? Oh, okay, yeah. So the llamas, yeah. Llamas, we had a lasso. We found only one saddle so far, and, so we gotta find a way to have mounted. But with all the terrain and the situation we have to go through, it might not even be worth having the horse. And the llamas. So, lesson learned. But, oh, and then we were gathering cats and dogs on the way, and there's an incident where, like, you know, cats are rubber banding, they're following us, and then we're around like the icicles and icy waters and such, and Shinobi got stuck. And when she got stuck, we were there. Me and Rice Krisley are helping her out, trying to get out, and then her cat was like following. Turns out Rice Krisley was just slowly etching towards Shinobi, and one thing led to another. Freaking cat gets sandwiched between Ice and Rice Krisley's boat, and then that cat died, and we were like, no! It's also pretty funny too at the same time. It was really traumatic in the moment, but can't deny it was pretty funny. But feelings were hurt on her end because it was her cat. So sympathies to the cat killed by Rice Krisley. Not my fault. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. Yeah. Alright, there we go. 4 stabs. Done. I'll need this in a little bit. I don't need this. Need some stab pads. I'll need the PCB. Always got to do this spacebar one first because that one causes the most problems. Actually, let me respond to this first. "10 push-ups. Okay, stop talking about your awesome cat. I will. Hold up, I gotta do this push-ups. Eesh. Eesh. Okay, let's see. How do I record me doing push-ups? Effort. I'll do grunts. Is there something more visible? All right. You guys just have to take my word for it. How about this? I'll do like burpees. Okay, burpees work. Okay, so you guys can actually see the push-up and moving action. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? Got a problemo? I think it goes there. Yep, it goes right here. Where is it? There you go. Okay, what did I miss out? Much death. Oh no, all the heavy breathing ASMR. Okay, I'll calm down. I'm still okay. I don't know the extent of the mic. What, should I push it away a little bit? You guys don't hear as much heavy breathing. Is that better? Or is that too low? All right, I'm gonna keep it far away from me for like a good minute, so I can catch my breath. Stop the heavy breathing. Go back to resting heart rate, and then no more heavy breathing ASMR. Oh, that one. That doesn't look good. There, that's better. It's not perfect, doesn't need to be perfect, it gets covered anyways. But that one's just way off. Is the server up? Wow, playing without me. Fantastic. No, I don't think I'll be able to play today until like late night. So we've got a Rocket League tournament to go to right after this. And then, I've been thinking about fixing up my starting screen. It's gonna be great. Just gotta do that. Make it a little more professional, a lot cleaner. I like clean and simple, not some super clustered area. I think it's not bad, but I think it can always have some improvement. You need healing. What type of healing? Mind healing? Don't get killed healing. Grinding on your own. Where's my mini box? Mini box. Actually, no. I'll use this. This works too. Yeah, boy. You can have Minecraft go on in the background. No, just kidding. I can't multitask that hard. It's not that type of game. I'll just die. Y'all will be like, get out of the bed or get back in bed. Gotta turn night to day. Okay, why is this not going in? There it is. Okay, cool. So as always, streamer house. Well, as always, we got to keep that pretty close. And what's the other word for close? Very compact? No. Very. Leave no room for Jesus on these stabilizers to the PCB. No room for Jesus. I think I like my setup now. I think it's a lot cleaner. I don't have to be searching for things. It's pretty efficient. Let's go with this one. Yeah, streamer house. No, that's what we got going in Minecraft. See, as you can see, new setup. Yeah, it's just like, or not really new setup, just like a cleaner setup, right? Making, like, knowing where to place things instinctually. Got that. I gotta press this close together. I mean, I do have the light set up where this part of the face is no longer like super shadowy. And the microphone is also new too. But I'm just liking how I'm able to put. Wait, weren't you writing your essay? You say you're writing your essay. Minecraft doesn't sound like an essay. Yo, lying is punishable by death. Lose all the XP. There, round 2. Make sure these stabilizers work. Yeah, got that up-down action going on. Cool. Minecraft though, yeah, but finals though. I mean, you could just play Minecraft for life. That is a choice. It seems like it might be slightly more important. It's okay. Also, apparently I got sent 3 voice acting gigs. I don't know if I'll do them. Like, one's like ESPN, and another one's like a church one, another one's like a small animated film. We'll see. I'll take a look at the scripts again later. See this? You see this right here? This is why you want to double check. So now what I got to do is I got to unscrew this and apply pressure. So over here I'm going to unscrew that, apply pressure, screw it back in. Boom, flat. Is it taut? No, taut's not the right word. Taut is like tight, but like rope-wise, right? So there's no like flexibility to the rope. It's like, it's a word that means like zero air, very close together. I'm trying to think. Yeah, expand my vocabulary. About to restudy the SAT vocabulary list just so I can improve. Have some upper echelon vocabulary. Seem very gaudy. Punishable by death. Yes, with lies. You and your lies about essay work and doing Minecraft. Tisk tisk. B. Punishable by death. Okay, general from Mulan. Yo, he ain't a general. He's a sergeant Thank you very much. Almost stunt doubled for that dude. Almost. It's okay. This is not staying taut. There it is. Come on, snap. Snapu. There it is. Okay. So now I'm just going to tighten all of these just a little bit because they're all flat. Alright, I'm not going to destroy the screws though, just in case I need to unscrew it. Or actually, no, you should just never destroy the screws anyways. Yay! Okay, so what I need is the plate. So what I got to do is I got to take apart the board, apply the plate on top of these, and then we can proceed to soldering after that. What is this? This is my grease brush. Put this back, put this away, put this back. There it is. All right. Let's see, where is the tool? I just know that these screws are super deep. Actually, let me put a layer just in case. Give that foam protection. You want 0 scratches. Yep. I feel like if you were to get a high-end board, this would be your color scheme. Like higher end than what you already have. Let's see, let's get my tweezers, but not with the pointy end. Try to pull this out. There it is. Screws are a little hard to get out. There it is. We see the interior. Look at that. Like it says battery slot. I'm not sure if you guys have a battery. Oh, that came off real quick. Calm down. Look at that. Some good metal. Good color. Let's see. This doesn't need to go there right now. Ew, gross. It's the foam. It's the foam. We hate this foam. This foam is gross. I don't like it. Toss it. There it is. This is what we want. I'm going to put this layer down. Let me think what I got going on. Oh, so I don't think I'll be moving to LA anytime soon. I went and messaged the tenant location that I was going to stay at, like back in March before the coronavirus hit. yeah, I finally got back to them. I was like, hey man, you know, I've been keeping up to date. I really want to like move in, but I can't because obviously like first my employer no longer needs me to be there because he's not there either, and then at the same time things aren't necessarily safe, so like they're making some exceptions, and you know, we'll see how things turn out within the next few months. But worst comes to worst, I think I'll like be able to talk to them and work out a solution regarding my contract and such. See, I think this, yeah, there it is, came off. This thing, I know it comes out. It feels like it's really weird. Okay, all right, what's next? So we got the screws. We're gonna put those away. Don't need the screws right now. I need the PCB. I'm gonna test some of the switches. Super lubed already by yours truly. Yes, yours truly. Boom. Got some Holy Pandas. At least I believe they are. They look like they're from Drop. Just scatter them all about. I'm gonna test these stabilizers. Put the plate on top first. There we go. That does not look right. That looks right. Oh, here's a sound test. Okay. Hopefully that's pleasing to your guys' ears. Yeah, carbon fiber. What's up, Trauma? Long time no see. How you doing? It's close to Christmas now, Trauma. You looking for a board? You looking for a board, Trauma? Last time I checked, you were like, hit me back up in Christmas. It's Christmas time. Gonna Merry Christmas yourself. Hello Panda. Hello Panda. Holy Panda. What's wrong? What's wrong? Why is this causing me troubles? Please mount. There it is. Alright. Gonna get a sneak peek on how the keycaps look. Got some DUCKY keycaps. Look at some spicy purple and turquoise. I think it works out. Sneezing. I think I popped, or what do you call it? Oh no, another round. Okay, I think I'm good. It's getting cold, guys. Make sure you sleep tight, sleep warm. Don't get sick. Don't be like me and be all sneezy. Alright. Let me put one over here just to stabilize it. And put one in the corner, or put a few in the middle. Otherwise the plate's gonna just keep bouncing up and down. We don't want that happen. Heard that from here. Heard what from here? Oh, the sneeze? Yeah. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna shut off the music for a moment. See what's going on. See how it sounds like. Ooh, I forgot to mute that. Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job with that. I don't hear any rattling with that, so what I'm gonna do is dismount the keycaps, and I'm going to fill up the plate with the switches. Yeah, boy, what's up, Bodemus? How you doing? You liking it? You liking how things look? You liking how things sound? Take this off. Gotta load it up now. Yeah, everything's looking good. Good to hear. Good to hear. If you're liking it, that's what matters. Because if you don't like it, there's no point. After lubing these switches, it turned out pretty good, so I'm pretty happy about that. Without lube, I lubed 70. I think there's like another like 10 or 15 in there. I'm not sure. Didn't count the remaining, but you can hear a clear difference in like how hardcore the spring is from those compared to like the spare lubed ones I'll have. Unless you want me to go ahead and loop those two, then I can do that. Just, you know, have to add it. It's all good. No need. It's just extra switches. I still need to figure out the spacing for the bottom row. That's always a little annoying. This key always never sits because it has this weird ISO enter that I think only UK people use. Not exactly sure why there's a difference. So I might have missed out what you're saying. If you ask me a question, I'm talking over Tarkoving at the same time. Oh, Tarkov. Oh, okay. No, I'm just saying that these switches feel and sound way better with loop, because without loop, when I was testing it out, it had this like horrible spring, like pinging, and at the same time, like it just felt like a super generic switch. Like way more tactile and noisy than like a normal cherry brown or like Gateron brown, but it's a good choice that we chose to loop it. How's Escape from Tarkov? Is that game still going strong? Is it pretty fun? I always thought about getting it. It's like super hyper realistic. But at the same time, it feels like a little bit too much pressure for me. Having a blast. Ayo. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those team games where you have to have a lot of teamwork. If you like solo Tarkov, I feel like it's a little like you're missing out majority of the game. It's like you trying to play Valorant without teamwork. It's like everyone's abilities are synergistic with each other, or like they have some tactics that you can put layers on layers of traps and such. Yeah, I think all you need is at least one partner, right? I mean, I feel like the moment you get like two, then like, okay, like it's still good. More than that, like you're just forming a team. But when it's like you and one other, even though you're playing with like a bunch of randoms or like you're facing a bunch of adversities and such, at least you have like someone that you're sharing the journey with, having that mini adventure, have things you guys can reflect upon. Oh no, I pushed it out. I'll pick it up in a bit. I think that was my shift key. Great. Now I'm putting, okay, I need to be careful how I'm placing these, otherwise I'll start popping them back out. Oh, I put that one backwards. There it goes. Sits pretty well. I pick up the one switch that I dropped. Okay, now we need to check out the keycaps and how their layout. So if this goes here, right? Let's see. This goes here. Then we need this guy to go here. No, little space. Okay, server's up. Yay, good for you guys. Have fun. I can't join you guys right now. As you can see, I'm quite busy. So I will keep that in mind. This is shifted to the left. All right. Okay, so if that's how the bottom looks, you need to figure out the other side too. So that's too close. That means one step away. So on the left side, it's one step away, and on the right side is also one step away. Good to know. Future reference. Oh, no. One step away. Or one space away. There it is. So when we see the top plate and how it looks, the bottom row is spaced out evenly. Yep, there it is. It's not exact because, you know, this thing's not flat, but otherwise, that's how it looks. All right, we are off to soldering then. Clean up my space. We're gonna get into soldering mode. Extra switches. Make sure everything's pressed up against super tight. And one came out and I'll deal with that one when I deal with it. There's my spacebar one. Okay, cool. We are good. All right. Just give me a moment. All right. Hello. What's up, guys? All right, we good. So we got everything ready. Got the fan up. Got the soldering iron on fire. Let me move this for a moment. Don't want the freaking wires collapsing on each other. That would be horrible. Especially when we're dealing with 380 degrees Celsius. Pull out some wire. Get a mini zoom in. Get started. First one for the day. All right. Okay, that's pretty good. Is it taut? It is taut. Or not taut. Man, I still can't figure out what word I'm talking about. Gotta do the corner as well. There it is. Put that pressure on it at the same time. Okay, we are in the clear. Okay, just pushing everything. Snug, there we go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I've been thinking about how to say snug for the past hour. That's pissing me off. So I'm getting the 4 corners, and then I'll get the middle, and then proceed. Reason why is we want to keep the PCB, all of its switches, and the plate super snug. Because if it isn't, you're gonna have some awkward unevenness, and then on top of that, sound effects will be affected. What's going on with the news? Alright. So just checking. House, see, super tight. Close to each other. Checking the edges. I got average grade on SAT. When it came to math, I'm Asian. Let's put it that way. Put my own stereotype on myself. But when it came to the English section, well, English is how it is. I have to worry about those vocabs. I gotta be more sophisticated. There we are. Super tight. Super tight. Okay, I shall proceed. The heck? Just when I thought everything's super snug, I'm gonna push all of them again. Let me see. What if I put a second layer so I stop hurting my arm? There it is. Ooh. Ooh. Pro plays. Now I could put pressure on the board without getting the prickliness. Actually, no, that's not helping. So what I do is I heat up, I place the soldering iron onto the circle of the slot. I guess that's the pad. I chuck in a good amount, I let it sit for a moment, and then I release. Now, why do I leave the soldering iron like a second or two right after? Because I keep it in liquid state, allow gravity to pull the solder towards the socket and the pin, so everything is nicely soldered together. So one way I could tell if switches aren't snug is if the pins aren't showing as much, because that affects how much solder I'll put in. So if it's like my average, like what I think is right, is affected, then I'm like, hey, something's wrong. And then I double check it. And I just took a whiff of that. Ah, that hurts. Hey, here we go. Take a look at that. Can you see it? There it is. Here, let me spin it around. See if that works. There, you can see it. It's like I formed those mountainous forms, but allow the pin to still show. Yeah, boy. Aish. And now it's rinsing and repeating throughout the whole board. So let's get that second, third, fourth, fifth row done. Screw that shit together. Boom. We got a good old board. Oh, you guys can't see that. Gotta show you guys how consistent my work is on every single board. Taking my time to make sure that each of these points are properly soldered and done to the best of my ability. Because who wants to spend all those hundreds on a board that ain't perfect? I know it's preference, but there's still high levels of preference. There's a difference between I really like this versus I like this in high quality form. I hate it when people mix those two up. They're like, oh, I like it like this. It's like you like low quality. I mean, if it's a hyper preference, then you fall in the niche category. But something like this, nah fam. This is that mwah, super hot fire neon evangelion. Was it? Oh, crap, I can't even say it. Evangelion. Borderline Gundam, but not really. Angel looking ass keyboard. All the purple, all the green. Not necessarily the anime you want to get your friends into if they've never watched anime before. It's more like Death Note or all those shonen creatures. Evangelion's kind of like, it's a little edgy. I mean, you have to admit, as an anime, it's like that kind of goes on the like, the heck you just say? Like, what now? I got a double take. Death Note live action, you know, Rurouni Kenshin live action, you know, Demon Slayer and Weathering with You live action, top quality, sauce, flavor. kind of get scared and have to be super careful whenever I see this mini. I guess that would be a processor. I'm not an engineer. I wouldn't know. I don't know what that part's called. Socket chip? No, I doubt it. I'm on a roll today. I haven't had a mistake yet with soldering. Knock on wood. Don't want that bad luck coming my way. But I gotta also recognize the good luck. Okay, that switch is shallow. There it is. This guy. I saw it. See? This guy is this guy. This switch was super shallow. Noticed it. You guys heard the clack. One way to also check it is if you look down the path and you don't see anything sticking out, that means everything's in order. But just to double check, I'm gonna press down on all of these. No more clickety clacks. We shall proceed. Snug as fuck. Oh, that one's a little shallow. Okay. It's a stabilizer one. Let's see, right side, so that must be enter key. think some solder is splattered onto my finger. It's kind of hot now. It's like a mini like pebble, but like it's okay. My hand's fine. I guess next time I make one, I'll just wear double gloves. Just in case. I've gotten used to it with the left hand. Left hand is the one actually holding the solder, getting really close, splattering. But if you guys do this at home, I do advise you look into like people who do like metal work. The really thin gloves should be good enough. Like I'm pretty sure like if like I'm not gonna do it, but like if this hand like were to grab the soldering iron, like I'd have some resistance towards it and I'd be okay. I mean, I'll still feel it's hot, but I won't instantly burn compared to like other gloves that you would normally use. Yeah, it hurts, but it's okay. 380 degrees worth of Celsius of metal, liquid metal, splattering, instant. See, look, if I just put like a little bit right there, it's like already solidified. Like that's how fast it works. That's how I'm able to like just like move on from each one, because within like 2 seconds or like half a second, it's already like solidified. That's why like when you have to desolder stuff, like it heat it up immediately, right? And then the moment you take your soldering iron off, you just like use the suction cup on it. And that's why a lot of people, if they do desolder boards, they use like a desoldering gun, because it has its own like vacuum attached to the soldering iron. Problem is this, I'm not going to be that hardcore into the hobby where I'll be like desoldering and resoldering tons and tons of keyboards unless I just happen to have that amount of orders. But as of right now, I'm just good with what I have. No need to upgrade what I currently already am using, because I think my equipment is pretty solid. Like, it's not, I do like desoldering and such, but like to do that consistently on all of the boards, nah, that's not me. And I'm not going to be flipping like old boards and use used parts and such and stuff like that. It's like, no, I'm good. Just double check this guy, make sure he's tight, because it's spacebar. Cool, good. But in the case that I do expand, make this more of a normal thing than I already am, then yeah, I'll do that. But for now, not my focus. It's just something fun to do here and there. But I wouldn't be opposed. Who knows? If this does blow up, streamer house happens, oh yeah, most definitely. Alright, I think I got everything. Yeah, solder works looks good. Don't think I missed any. Let me just double check. Everything works. Let's see, put up that Windows capture. There it is. Gotta reset this. Plug in the cable. Okay, one is not working. I did miss it. That's my function. I'm missing one here, and I never soldered one. I think those are my twos. So turn this back on. Unplug this. Let's double check this now. Yeah, and if I did press this key in there, I got F1. Yeah, so it all works. Here, let me show you guys. If I press this key, and you see how I'm getting... Oh, whoops, I need to click this. You see how I'm getting that? F keys, even though these are the number keys, that means this function's working. And this right here is right alt. Yeah, we got a working board. We got a working board. Yeah. Okay. Now I gotta put everything back together, and we're gonna do the favorite part of all of this, the typing test. No need to use the desoldering pump today. Yay! Alright, where am I at? Where am I at? Here, you need this. Well, I can't really hear it because I have headphones on, but it feels great. What am I doing? Oh, I'm putting it back together. There we go. Oh, whoops. I need to do it like this. There. Shove this all the way over here. If it doesn't fit, that means I need to displace this part. So this, if you ever take off the board and you want to take off the PCB, don't be afraid, just pull this off. It's really, really, really snug. It does come off. I don't think I would need to do that. See how it fits in there, just like that. Push this back, there it is. There we are. To lift up the board a little bit because the what do you call that, the switch stems are pushing it upwards away from the case. Remember, if you're screwing, always screw diagonally to spread out the surface area of the screws. So every time I'm screwing it in, I'm slightly lifting it up. to message the director just to double check. I'll let him know when we'll be having the phone call. Let's see, how did I do this? This one was the little iffy part because of the mini metal component that goes right here. This mini thing, I think how I go about this step is like this. Okay, that's not working out. Alright, let me put this like that. Put this over. Put this over. There it is. See how that's there? That's how you know it's taut. Or sorry, not taut. Snug. F. I believe it was large screws that go here. Small screws go here. There we go. There it is. Now let's put the keycaps on. I will find the right keycaps to match it better than the set I sent along with it. Okay, no problem. I mean, the keycaps you have, like you're going for like a cyberpunky-esque look. There are actually like Evangelion keycaps that haven't been released yet. I think Novel Keys were selling them, but they should be released in probably like middle of next year, so you could probably get those and they'll match perfectly with this. Oh, what the heck? Missed out on the group buy. Well, you gotta find a mech market, right? Oh no, it's up to you. There's also like there's plenty of different types of keycaps that go with these. Just depends on what you know what you like. Question is does this have mini shift? I'm new to the whole keyboard thing. Do you have a ton of keyboards or just rebuilt them? I actually do not have that many keyboards, to be honest. I pretty much only have this one. Right? Yeah, let me show you this way. Hello Caterpillar, number 1. This is my board. This is a Switch Couture Frosted Alice. With the OSA sleeves. This is actually quite readily available, all the parts, to anyone who's going into the community. I'm just an individual who happened to get into building very, very early on, and I do not have tons and tons of boards, as it may seem. A lot of the boards are actually people on Reddit who contact me, and they're just like, hey, looking for someone to build me a board, and I was like, I got you. Just like yours truly, Bodemus over here. And if it's not that, then it's maybe friends and family. You do tend to like need to try out some things, switches most importantly, cases and such. Like, you kind of look around and see what you like and what's within your budget, most importantly. But kind of going to Do I rebuild though? I mean, if someone asks me to, we have a discussion and I'm open towards it. But usually that's not my preferred route to go about things. Because rebuilding requires me to take apart the entire thing, desolder it, which I think I've talked about earlier, which is desoldering is a very long process if I don't have a desoldering gun. It's pretty much the same amount, if not more time, as resoldering a whole board. And then from there, just with the amount of knowledge and then all the gear that I have, just more and more and more, create them. So hopefully that answers your question, Caterpiggle. I mean, if I didn't, please let me know what you're still curious about. I'm more than happy to answer those questions. Have you bought a board yet? Yo, I kind of like this keycap set. Do you, Chrisley? Yo, Bodemus, where'd you get these keycaps? My friend Rice Chrisley likes the colorway you got going. Well, I mean, these are DUCKY, right? So Chrisley, you could probably like look up DUCKY keycaps, and you could probably find it. I just don't know. Oh, it's on mechanicalkeyboard.com. You have a poker. All right. So poker's not bad. You don't use it that much. Then what do you use? Is a poker? I think that's like a 60% board. But that's kind of more like a pre-built. I'm trying to think. How do you use a computer without a keyboard? That means you probably use a laptop. To be completely honest, Bodemus, I don't think it's not that bad of an idea to keep these. Like, these are pretty good, to be honest. I use like cheap Dell keyboards, lols. Okay, alright, well, I can't help you there, man. I mean, if Dell keyboards do your thing, at the end of the day, it's still preference. So if you like them, do it. I do feel sort of like the cyberpunkish is on its own with its colorway. Got it. You should look into GMK lasers then, or SA laser. Those have like a more centralized cyberpunkish feel that I feel like can go along with these. The blue pops. Yeah, that's the one thing I do like about this color set. It's just that this turquoise that you got going on, I guess it's turquoise. It's more like a lighter bluish. It being the main color rather than the accent really like helps things pop out. Okay, this is gonna be a little awkward, but I don't think you have a key for shift. Like, as you can see here, right? I don't think there's a key I can put in for shift. So this is gonna be a little awkward. I use like cheap Dell keyboards. Well, I mean, if you really like that Caterpillar, I mean, you're saving yourself a lot of money. Pink one? Which pink one? You mean the 0? No, it's too big. Put one of these for now. Windows key. It's gonna look a little jank. Let me see. No, it's too big. Do you have a third layer? Is there a third layer to this? Dang, I'll have to find something. Alright, well, I'm just gonna put it like that for right now. Yeah, there's no more keycaps here. Okay. For testing purposes, though, I think I'm gonna throw on one of my shifts. Or, can I do this? Will it work? Yeah, it'll work. I'll make it work. Man, I was gonna take some pictures and stuff. Alright, let me turn off the music. Let's try to do this typing test. Alright. How do I change the color? What's the second layer look like? RGB. So if I click this, RGB toggle, RGB. There we are. Let's go for, let's see. I want a solid color. Give me RGB solid colors. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. So I'm gonna go solid color, and then I wanna go, let's go with lime green. Give me green. Oh, we could go with the blue. Blue looks good. Yeah, blue looks good. Alright. I'm gonna keep it that color. There it is. Okay. That's gonna stop this music. Gonna go to 1-up. Is it 1-up? No, 10 fast fingers. Oh, dang. Man, you guys like some heavy switches. These are thick. They have some weight to it. I gotta push down. All right. Turn that off. Music's off. Let me adjust this. Let's see, how do I point it towards it? I did this. And lower it. Should be good. I did this. Okay, cool. Ooh, ooh. This going. You guys ready? Hopefully I'm not peeking. Oh, 83 first try. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. I could probably. All right, I'm happy with my standard right now. Let's see if I can hit 90 with this board. Let's see if I get 90. Let's get another test in. Ah. Okay. Screw that. Durock and Cole. What is that? DVORK. Keyboard layout. What does this look like? No. I've never used this before. What is this? Cole Mac layout. This looks pretty normal. Yeah, I use this. No, I use this. Wait. I use this layout. This is normal. What is Colmac? Colmac. Colmac is the modern alternative to security. What does it look like? Yeah, I use this layout. This is my normal. This is my normal. Yeah, I use Colmac. This is pretty much Colmac if you like look over here. Anyways, back to the testing. Oh, I am not AFK. All right. Whoa, 91, you boy, let's get it, yeah, I'm in the 90s, Okay, last one, and then I gotta wrap this up for today. Got a phone call I gotta do pretty soon, gotta prep for it. Off the top of your head, do you know what size of a shift key I need to find for this? And congrats on the 90s. Thanks. I think this is a 1.75 shift. Here, let me show you how it looks like. So this is like 1.5, right? This is 1.75, right? It's a little bit larger, but it's not as large as Enter. It's not as large as, it's a little bit, I think this is 2U, right? But yeah, it would go like right here. Did it like this, right? It's like sticks out like crazy. Completely different profile. All right, last one, guys. Yeah, I'm busy. Whoa! What does clicking the pen do? Clicking the pen kind of gives you a, what do you call it, like a standard. So like your everyday click. What does that sound like? And that kind of gives you a threshold or like something you can relate to about how high or low the sound is. So like if like what you would be hearing, you don't know how loud it is unless you know something to reference towards. So this would be like a very good reference because like it's like an everyday pen. That's the reason why I do it every single time, because like I would do it in like relatively around the area and then you can kind of tell. Anyways, Alright guys, I got to go do some dinner, and then on top of that I gotta go have this phone call with the director, and then on top of that I got to prep for this Rocket League tournament that's going on at around 8, so I'll be coming back on in about like 30 minutes or so. So if you guys want to see that, I'm going to be using this keyboard when I'm going about. No problem, Bonimus. Hopefully you like it. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I'm just kidding. This ain't YouTube. Follow and subscribe. Follow and subscribe. But otherwise, yeah, I'll be playing some Rocket League with this, showing it off. It's gonna be great. Thanks, Bonimus. You the best. Let me clear out everything on the screen so you guys can just see the board without my face. I'll take this off. You know what? I just plugged my poker back in. Yeah? How you liking it? Give me another shot. Ayo. Well, feel free, Caterpiggle, if you want to take the leap. I do builds, so just go ahead and fill out the what do you call it? I have like a Google link where you can look at the type of keyboards I built in the past, and maybe we could talk about that in the future. But otherwise, we're here for this. Let's see, is that centered? I think that's more centered. Yeah, remove the shadows. Get that still. Maybe adjust it just a tad. And then I'm gonna replace this. Hopefully people won't notice it. And here's how it looks. Okay. Alright. We're done. We're done for today. We're done for today. Hopefully you guys liked how everything was. I'm just gonna turn everything back on. But yeah. Glad you guys liked what's going on. Hope to see you guys on the next one. For now, y'all, take it easy. Anyone who's staying, see you in 30 minutes. But otherwise, bye.